Hello, my name is Nicole Carson-Bonilla and I'm a portrait photographer. I believe every woman needs to have the experience of stepping in front of my camera to have her beautiful truth revealed in portraits. True beauty is unchanging and expresses itself in light. It's the inner light that radiates out through the eyes and the expression. A portrait is merely a capture of this light. I decided to give away this life-changing experience to a deserving woman, and I am so excited to introduce you to Karissa, the recipient of my Her Beautiful Truth Photoshoot giveaway. In this video, Karissa will share her inspiring story surviving breast cancer, and I'll take you through her consultation, photoshoot, and reveal. I will also show you my studio light setup, workflow, and editing. But before we go any further, please do me a quick favor and click the like and subscribe buttons below. And there's also a new button called Super Thanks. It's the heart with the $sign inside of it directly below this video. This allows you to make a small donation that allows me to continue gifting this experience to deserving women. And your donation will jump to the top of the comment feed and I can give you a special shout out.
I was diagnosed in December of 2019 with triple negative breast cancer, also known as invasive ductal carcinoma, so it had metastasized to my lymph node. I underwent total of 14 rounds of chemo, 33 rounds of radiation. I had a double mastectomy with lymph node removal, and then they swapped out the expanders after I was done with chemotherapy and radiation. So then I had implants put in, and then I developed breast implant illness, and so I had to have all the implants removed, and so that's where I'm at today. When I found out I was nominated for this photo shoot, I was just ecstatic. No one's ever done anything this wonderful for me before, and it just is such a beautiful thing to see it all come to fruition now.
One of the biggest hurdles to having our portrait taken is knowing what to wear. So I have strategically built my huge studio wardrobe with stylish outfits to flatter all body types and sizes from 0 to 24. My clients are free to choose outfits from my collection, provide their own, or a combination of both. As I try on outfits, I include feedback and recommendations on which cuts and styles are most flattering for their body. And they love having so many pre-selected options to choose from.
It was so fun, like being able to go in there and just pick out whatever stuck out to me or whatever my personality was shouting for just made a world of difference. And then having Nicole help me throughout the entire process just made it that much better.
My dedicated studio is roughly 11 by 15 feet, and I have found Canon EX600 speedlights provide ample light. My first speedlight is set up behind my backdrop. I raise the speedlight about a foot from the ceiling. Set to a low power, the light hits the ceiling, casting a soft hair light on my model. My second speedlight is set up as my key light with either of two light modifiers. I cover it with a simple Westcott Apollo softbox when I want the spread of light to be more narrow and focused on my model. I point the flash into the softbox and add a double layer of white fabric to the front for even softer light. My second option is to attach a MagMod Mag Bounce to the bare flash and point it into the wall and corner. This provides a wider spread of very soft light. My third speedlight is placed behind me and pointed at a white curtain hanging on the wall. I use a MagMod Mag Bounce pointed at the wall and set the flash to a very low power to provide a soft fill light. My ring light provides my ambient light during my photo shoots. I have a Varipole pulley system holding my hand-painted canvases in brown, dark gray, and light gray. You can check out my DIY video showing how I paint my canvases in the description below. I also have double-sided Vflats with black and white leaning against the walls on either side of the model. I also included a link to my Vflat DIY video in this video's description below. I'm using my Canon EOS R camera body and my Canon 24-7 2.8 lens. I love the autofocus of this camera, and I always shoot in live mode to take advantage of the tilt-out screen. I know all too well how awkward it feels to be photographed and not know how to pose. So I guide my clients through every pose and expression, making it super easy and fun to capture their genuine personality.
I went in the morning and had my makeup and hair done, and then I went over to Nicole's house and got all ready for the photo shoot. It was so fun, like just trying new things and different poses. It was just so nice having Nicole being able to, put me in the positions and the different outfits and different ideas that she had from start to finish. That was so fun for me.
I import all my photos to Exposure X7 for culling and organizing. I use the color tags to identify my favorites. Once selected, I export a copy of the raw file to Photoshop as a PSD file. Then I go in and make all the detailed edits. I start with the skin and carefully clean up any temporary blemishes. I also remove any unwanted highlights created by my speedlights and very gently soften some of the fine lines and wrinkles on the skin. The eyes get a touch of brightening, and I subtly adjust any shapes on the hair and body to improve the overall composition. My goal is to create the best version of my client in a natural and authentic way that never looks fake or glossy. Once the editing is completed, I go back into Exposure and apply my color gradings and crop. I get emotional every time a client walks in and sees their beautiful magazine-style portraits on my reveal wall. Their beautiful truth is revealed in 8x10s in crisp white mattes.
So when I walked in for the first time to see all my portraits on the wall, I was taken back. I looked beautiful in them, and the entire process from start to finish, like I said, it just was amazing. And I just love all the photos. I feel that they really just brought out another side of me that I didn't know was there, or that was hidden for a little bit because of everything that I went through. I believe that they brought out a new confidence in me so that I can begin sharing my journey and my story again. Being able to have all of these photos in a keepsake box that I can look at whenever I want is something that I will cherish forever. I will probably look at them all the time and not want to put them away. This whole experience with Nicole has just been seamless from start to finish, and I have never had anyone do anything for me so wonderful in my life, and I feel so blessed by this. And I just want Nicole to know that I appreciate this so much, and now I get to have something to look at to remind me of her forever.
Truth simply is, and so is every woman's unique beauty, regardless of age, ethnicity, or body shape. And I consider it a privilege to reveal her beautiful truth in portraits. If you like this video, please don't leave without clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And if you happen to know someone who needs to be reminded of their beautiful truth, feel free to share this video with them. I also invite you to consider giving a super thanks by clicking the thanks button below this video. It's the heart with a $sign inside of it. Your generous contribution, no matter how small, will help me gift this experience to another deserving woman. And I can give you a shout out in the comments below. Thank you in advance.